What's going on, friends? James Newman here with the Alpha Red Comic Channel. This is a surprise stream. I'm working on Alpha Red number 7, the crowdfunder for Alpha Red number 7, and I figured, why not? Why not just jump on and just kind of show you guys what I'm up to? Because part of the channel, the mission of the channel, is to inspire people who have independent comic books to just take the next step and go ahead and do that next. The next step to get your comic book out into the ether. And I am putting together a crowdfunder for Alpha Red number 7. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to jump on here and just go through the process of putting together the rewards and my thinking behind some of the stuff. I've been working on some of the images that I have to post to show you guys what you would get when you support Alpha Red number 7. So I've got a whole list here of things that I want to do, and so I'm going to go through it with you. But I do want to show you guys some cool. Actually, let me turn on the music here. Let me turn on some music so we can jam, so we can get into the mood. Let me see. I'm just going to play a little bit of Alpha Red. The hero we need. That's the theme song. This is going to be, and this is the theme song for Alpha Red if you're not familiar. But we're going to go through I'm going to show you step by step how to go through Fund My Comic. I have a Fund My Comic thing started, and I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to go through step by step what it's like to kind of put together a crowdfunding campaign through Fund My Comic. I'm most familiar with Kickstarter, and Kickstarter has been very good to me. But I want to see if I can make my money back through Fund My Comic, because I do like the way that they send you the money right away. Where with Kickstarter waits till the very end of the campaign, and then it's like another 2 weeks before you actually get the money, and then your people, the people that you are paying to help you with the comic book, are waiting to get paid, or you're paying out of pocket, and you're hoping that nothing goes wrong with the Kickstarter, the money that they're going to give you. And the difference with Fund My Comic is they give you the money right away. Like within a day or two, you have the funds from the person supporting you in your bank account, and you can start using that money to pay the people helping you do the comic. So that is why I chose Fund My Comic. And I'm going to open up Fund My Comic, and I'm going to show you guys what it's like to kind of go through. Let me pull up, go through building a campaign. You type out Fund My Comic, and then I'm going to pull up, I'm going to sign in off screen so you guys don't get my password here. You got to click the buttons, and then now I am in. I'm going to share my screen here a second. Share screen. Bada bing, bada boom. Is this the one? Share this. We're in business, guys. We are in business. All right. So this is the Fund My Comic website. And here I'm already signed up. I'm already signed in. So I'm going to click the button and I click it down, and maybe you can see it. Maybe you can't. It says My Campaigns. And I did Alpha Red number 6 on here also, which was successful. So I am going to do Alpha Red number 7 right here. So I started this, I don't know, a week ago. My plan was to have it launch on Monday, May 12th, which, as you know, was yesterday. So today is the 13th of May. So I had to push everything back because I could have rushed it and put out something that you guys would have been asking a lot of questions about. So instead, because of Mother's Day and because of a whole bunch of other things, I had to push it back to the 19th. So right now I'm trying to make sure that I have everything in order. And I think I do, because I've created all the images for the covers that I want to present. And I'm going to let you know why I need the money, the amount of money that I need, all that good stuff. So if you guys, I don't know if you can see, let me see if I can hold this button. Does it make it bigger? There it is. It does make it bigger so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, these are the things that they ask you. So I had to create this image to post so that you guys can see what the cover looks like. I wanted you to get excited about Alpha Red number 7. So I said, back this book. I created this whole image right there to make sure that I have just something interesting for you guys to look at. So it asks you for the title, and the current title, the current working title for Alpha Red number 7 is Monster Within. Maybe I'll put The Monster Within. The Monster Within. As you create stuff as an independent comic book creator, you can be nimble. You can bob and weave and change things as needed. So they ask you for certain things like this. Like, I don't know if you can see. Okay, you can see my little mouse. So these things are important. So the resolution is the DPI has to be 1280 by 280. And so I just go into my, can you guys see this? Let me see if I can show you. Can I show you my Photoshop? I do have Photoshop up. Let me pull my Photoshop over here. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. And pull my Photoshop over so where I can show you what I'm doing. And bear with me. Share my screen. How do I? I gotta remove this, and I'm gonna share on the fly, guys. Doing it on the fly. Stop screen share. Present. Share screen. Yeah, window. Here we go. Here we go. Bamski. Kabamski. I'm getting better at this, guys. Getting better at this. So you want to open a new tab like this. There we go. Can you guys see this? You can't see this other screen. Yikes. So there's another screen that pops up when I hit create a new file. I hit this create a new file, and maybe I can, goodness, I have to share that screen. All right, I stopped sharing that screen so I can share the little teeny tiny screen that comes up when I hit. Does that show it? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? No, you're not seeing it. Anyway, there's options in Photoshop where you can change the size of a new file that you put in. And so you hit the pixels, and that's where you use that that other, gosh, I wish I would have saved the number for the DPI. Kabamski, there it is. So this is the pixels that you need to create, and then that's how I created this. And so I really just used this image up here. I did change it once I finished off the actual cover, and then you have to write a blurb. The campaign blurb will appear in your campaign's thumbnail and at the top of your campaign page. So you have to create a lot of these things, and I just created it on the go. So Alpha Red must use his superpowers to stop the ancient evil and save his friends. Oh, save his friends. Editing as I go. So that's the top of the header. That's what that's going to look like. Location, I live in Syracuse, so that's where I'm going to be mailing stuff out. category, graphic novels. There's some weird categories in here, like manga, all that stuff. But graphic novels is as close as possible. And there's only 2 categories for the subcategory. Either it's all ages or it's mature. Mine has no cussing, no extreme violence. So that's what I chose, is all ages. So I don't know if I'll stick with the 3,500. 3,500 does get me to where I actually want to be, but I do have some money in the war chest already that I'm using to pay off the inker, the colorist, and I have some money for the letterer. So this is going to happen anyway. 3,500 just really adds the buffer that I would love to have when I go through the process. So I might change that down to maybe 2,500 and then move 1,000 over to Kickstarter. But if I can do it all on Fund My Comic, that would be ideal, because I get the money right away and I can start using that money to pay the colorist and the inker and the letterer and the printer right away, instead of waiting. It's such a frustration for an indie creator to wait for a Kickstarter, and there's very little communication from Kickstarter when you go through the process. So you're just anticipating. With Fund My Comic, they give it to you like in a day or two from the time that your supporter pledges their reward. So I definitely changed this the other day. Hopefully it doesn't show it's live, because I saved the change last time. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. Campaign funding duration. I changed that the other day when I realized that I could not meet the May 12th deadline. So I want to make it 4 weeks, and I think that ended on the 16th. Hopefully you're not going to Fund My Comic and finding that my campaign is live, because I originally had it scheduled for yesterday. But this is what you're going to find. The funds I'm hoping to raise will be used to pay for the lettering, inking, and coloring on the books, as well as to print the comics and rewards, yada, yada, yada. I don't know where exactly. Like, you don't have to know exactly everything you want to do when you go into the crowdfunder and start filling in some of the stuff, because before you hit the submit button and it goes to the people who review it and all that stuff, you can go back and change whatever you originally put into these spaces. So you don't have to. I mean, I did as best as I could fill in what I eventually want to use as the final thing, and then before I submit it, I'll go in and reread all of this stuff, maybe even filter it through some AI and make it sound better. But I created what I thought was going to be the best sell for why somebody might want to support me and my project Alpha Red. So if I have any extra links, like this AR Comics one show site thing takes you to alpharedcomic.com. If you go to alpharedcomic.com, it takes you to my website, and I just use that alpharedcomic.com, and it forwards to this AR-comics.-1, that thing. So save the changes. I don't remember making any changes, but whatever. Next step. Brian is in the house. Like your Fund My Comic experience. Thank you for showing up, Brian. It's good to see you back in the chat. Ernest says, back on day 1. Let's go, AR7. Yes, sir. Thank you for showing up. Brian says, are you going to try newsprint comics for printing your next issue? I'm not going to go all in on Pete's newsprint thing. I am going to support it. I've just been busy doing this stuff, and I know that his campaign goes for another month or so. So I'm going to put my campaign together, Brian, and then I am going to have some. Hopefully, I'm going to have some newsprint offerings. So, but not as a reward right now. I'm trying to figure that in because I don't understand the timeline for what Pete is trying to do. He sounds like he's shooting for like the next year, and I don't want to wait. I don't want to have my supporters wait for that long. So that's why I'm probably not gonna put on a newsprint reward, but I will definitely have a newsprint offering, maybe for the whole thing, for all 7 issues. I'll have like a I don't know, a bonus thing, but I am going to support Pete over on Alterna Comics. Brian says, just saying hi to Ernest, and Brian agrees that it is a worthy thought process that I'm going through. So this is what I'm currently. Let me make this smaller. I can't. It's too big on my screen. I'm getting old. My eyes are not working. This is the frustrating part because I did actually set up a bunch of rewards. Let me see if go to my profile. Okay, this is all legit. That's all good. And they held that from the last time. Like I had probably 4 or 5 different rewards here. And I have I'll show you here. So I have like this list that I created the other day, rewards, how much I want to charge, how I want to list them. So you got to do kind of a lot of this stuff ahead of time. And that's what I did. And so I'm going to use my notes here, and I'm frustrated that it did not hold my boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it did not hold any of my rewards. So you have to type everything back in. I'm not close with Luke Stone. I know that. I mean, I know people who are close with Luke Stone, the guy who runs Fund My Comic. He's very kind. He's very responsive on the emails and stuff. Alpha Red physical copy. So let me. You guys can't see that, so I'll make it a little bigger. So you got to make this stuff up as you go. You know, like you have to figure it out as you go, because it's like speaking a different language, especially when you're going from Fund My Comic to Kickstarter to Indiegogo or whatever else platform you're using. They all use slightly different verbiage for different things, and they have different ways of setting things up. So what I want to do, let me see. Come on. I want to show you guys, you know, like as I go through, this is the cover for Alpha Red number 7. This is the regular. I should put that cover A. I don't know. Maybe I'll change that. What do you call the cover that's going to be like the main cover, the cover that's going to like last forever? Because there's an exclusive cover, there's an homage cover, and then there's the regular cover. Maybe I'll call it the regular cover. Regular cover. If you guys have a preference of what to call the cover A, let's go plus digital. So you're going to get a digital copy along with the physical copy. So I don't know if you guys like to see the image first, or if you want to see the description of what you're going to get. So you're going to get an Alpha Red number 7 physical. regular cover, physical. So what I'm trying to do now is just kind of eliminate any kind of questions that you might have when you choose a reward. So regular, physical, copy. You also get alpha red number 7, digital. Digital copy. I am not going to do like multiple covers for the digital copy. You just get a digital copy of the cover that's coming with the digital copy is just going to be the regular cover. And I am also going to give you a trading card of alpha red. Oop. So you guys are going to watch me fumble through this. So here are some other questions that other sites don't ask you. So display order. So on Fund My Comic, you can actually choose like what people see first. So right now there's only one slot. So you can put 1, or you can I don't know if they'll let you change it or what. But so I put 1. That's going to be the top one. There's a catch-up tier. Let me see the catch-up tier will be next. And then there's the homage catch-up tier and an homage thing. So I'm gonna build it out. I'm only gonna stay on for another 15 minutes because it's just kind of sprinkling this in, and I have to work it into my normal schedule. So so hopefully you guys understand. Let me see here. Oh, I'm missing something. Ernest says cover A is what I should call it instead of regular cover, standard cover. Fong was not the first one to comment. Sorry, Fong. This was kind of a last minute thing because I was already working on it. I thought maybe I'd just jump on and share the experience with you guys as I'm creating the crowdfunder for Alpha Red number 7. So Ernest says, main cover, regular cover, it all works. Yeah, all I'm trying to do is communicate to you guys that there are other special covers, and this one is going to be a regular cover, and all the physical rewards will get a regular cover. If you order a homage cover, you automatically get a free issue number 7 regular cover. If you get the exclusive cover, you automatically also get a regular cover. So I'm just trying to communicate that as I build out each reward tier. So Brian says, why not have triple all cover digital copy? I guess I could. I mean, digital is so it's cheap. It's the easiest way to make the money because you don't there's no huge cost to sending out the digital. But I definitely so I don't want to fleece any potential customers, but at the same time I need that money. So like each tier has its own profit margin that will help me to pay for the inker, the colorist, the letterer, and the printing. So some of the reward tiers are $1. Like I try to stay away from those really small ones where I'm only like you're paying a lot, but I'm only getting a little bit extra. So I need some extra buffer to pay for all the things. I spend a lot of time creating this stuff and I want to share it with you, but I don't want to lose money sharing it with you is the bottom line. So my goal is for you to get it first, to get something special and help other people experience Alpha Red. So that's all those things kind of work in there. So like on the digital, to add the different covers on there, I guess I could, if you want the different things, I could add maybe an extra $1. It costs nothing extra, like I could it's just a bigger PDF is what it is. So Stuck in California Bay Area traffic. That's why I'm late. No worries, bro. I did not announce it at all. I just turned it on. I was working on it. I said, you know what? It's kind of like some people are interested in the process. Some people are thinking about creating a campaign. Some people don't know anything about Fund My Comic. And so this just gives you the opportunity to get a sneak peek behind the scenes. So cover looks nice. I have my money ready. Thank you, Fum. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brian says, understand that. 10-4, 10-4. All right, as we go down. So on Fund My Comic here, on Fund My Comic, Luke says there are no add-ons. So if I wanted to create an add-on, like say I'm toying around with Wingman #1. So if I wanted to create a coupon for Wingman #1, because I have an old version of Wingman #1, and the Wingman that appears in Alpha Red is definitely inspired by that initial Wingman character, but he's not exactly the same. But I was toying around with the idea of revamping him, remastering him, and including him into this campaign because he plays a big part in Alpha Red #7, and he played a big part in Alpha Red #6, and he'll play a big part in future installments of Alpha Red. So it wouldn't hurt for me to revamp Wingman and put out the #1 that I put out in 2008, 2009, and just update some of the dialogue to help it fit into the way that I'm using him for Alpha Red. So I thought about that. It's just going to take too much time. But instead of creating an add-on that you would find in Kickstarter or Indiegogo on Fund My Comic, I would create a coupon that you could only use once you buy the physical copy of Alpha Red #7. So I'm not going to create it. So I just don't have the time, and I'd rather create more Alpha Red right now and work on revamping Wingman #1 so that it looks the way that I want it to. It sounds the way that I want it to, and I don't want to rush it. So, but any kind of add-on, I would use a coupon code for. If you wanted to buy more than one tier, say with the original artwork that I'm going to put on, if you had a desire to pick up the action figures along with a piece of original art, but I didn't put it together, as you wouldn't get it automatically with the original art, but you might want to tag it along with the original art and buy an action figure. I would create a coupon instead of having an add-on. I don't know. That's how I look at it. But those are things that are different from Kickstarter and Indiegogo. So you have to kind of think through that strategy and say, what's the best way to communicate that to any potential backer. So is the item limited? For this one, no. It's unlimited. So I put down nothing. Choose how many rewards. Leave the field blank. There will be no limit. Okay, that's what we want. So click to set a date. Estimated delivery is sometime in July. I want to send it to the printers. I've already talked to the printers, and they're cool with mid-June, end of June, and they'll get it back to me within 10 days. So I feel comfortable saying that I will have it to you in July. So I'm going to put July 31st is you in hand, physical copy by July 31st. Reward attributes. This option allows you to set custom reward level attributes. For example, you could define color of a t-shirt or something like that. Nope. This is what it is. This is the simple just issue number 7. So nothing there. Reward expiration optional. This will allow you to set expiration date for specific reward. The reward will be marked as sold. Nope, definitely not for this one. Okay, so add a reward. I'll just keep on going down the list. Let me jump on here and see if you guys have any other questions here. Fong says cover looks nice. Have money ready. Yep, I read that. Understand that. Yep. Al says I'm liking Fund My Comic. That's awesome because you have something on. You have Sword of Eden on here, right? Al has Sword of Eden. If you look up Sword of Eden, Al has his comic on here, and get it out by mid-July before San Diego Comic-Con. I wish I could guarantee that. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm done with my part, but I am mostly done. I'm done with the pencils. I'm finishing up the script, but I still have to work on the $40. Create the name of the tier. Catch up. I can, this is where like super creative people will think of really funny, memorable names for it. But I'm just gonna put in catch up on Alpha Red 1 through 7 here. If I think of something more clever before it launches on Monday, May 19th at 8:30, I will change that to something more clever. Let me see if I created an image. I hit that, drop the image. I created a folder on my computer, and I do not have an image that has all 7 issues. Let me see if I have something here that I can use as a placeholder for that. Where is my where's my Etsy thing? I go in here. I usually have a folder that has nope. I'm putting you guys through some bad stuff. I gotcha. Let me see. Issue number 6, Kickstarter rewards, because I know you guys can't see this, but I'm just going to put a placeholder here. I just want something. I'm just going to put a placeholder in here so you guys can look at my. This is a Kid in a Comic. I don't know if you guys pick up a Kid in a Comic, but Alpha Red appears in a Kid in a Comic. And Brian, if you're looking for some Alpha Red on newsprint, a Kid in a Comic is where you'll find it. Let me see. And let me see. This one is going to be the catch-up tier. And I've already done this, and this is why I feel annoyed. Because at some point I went to update my stuff, and it cleared everything out. Red 1 through 7. Physical. If I can spell. I'm not a good speller. I'm not good. Alpha. Yeah, right now I feel like I just need to get all this out, and then I can what are digital copies. You get a trading card, Alpha Red trading card, and then this can be number 2 for now. No coupon, shipping options. I didn't do shipping options for this one up here. I need to put in shipping options, add a shipping option. So this is a different way that that Fund My Comic does it than the other way, than the other Kickstarter and Indiegogo. So they make you choose like where you want to ship to, and I don't know why worldwide shipping is first, because I guess right now the thinking is it's so expensive to do anywhere in the world, and you have no idea what the shipping costs are going to be. So you have to pick country specific, and so you have to put in United States, you know, if you want to not $100. Sorry, guys. To just go one by one, what country that you want. And right now, I've got a lot of friends in Canada who are asking to get physical copies, but those are the only two that I'm going to do physical copies for. And so that is why I'm going to put that in there. And then so the second one is going to be same thing. So you have to do this for every single one of them. So you put in United, and then it pops up, and then you have to put in $10. And this is why people want other people to do this for them. This is why I think Backer Kit is one that offers it. And there's like a handful. I'm starting to get all kinds of advertisements for people who will do all this for me, put together the campaigns, send out the emails to get people revved up. And I just don't have the time. You know, I have a full-time job, and then I have a family that I want to keep happy. And then at 7:30, I get a little bit of time for myself. And that's when I jump on to the computer to do some of this stuff, or to sit down in my favorite chair and do some drawing for Alpha Red. But that is, let me see. I want to save this, because if I don't save it, it might not save. And even though I saved it before, it did not save. So I'm kind of mad about that. But I do want to show you guys. I might as well show you guys, because I'm gonna call it quits here. I'm going to show you the where is it? Stop the screen. All right, and then share this screen to show you guys some of the new stuff that I have. And then I have like a surprise for you. I won't even tell you the surprise. I'm just gonna show you, and then you're gonna be floored. I promise. Oh, here we go. So that's the normal thing, and then I go through. These are the characters, the main characters that are going to appear in Alpha Red number 7. Here's the pencils to the cover A, regular cover, however you want to say it. And then, ready, set. Nope. Okay, this is what the regular cover is going to look like. It says introducing the Searcher, the Bombshell Bandit, and down here it says, and the Zealous Zedkiel, her ancient guardian angel. That's him over here. And then this is going to be the exclusive cover, because, you know, I created a female villain because I wanted to, because it fit the story, and I wanted to draw the female character. So here is the homage cover. This is what I chose. So I hope you guys are excited about it. I'm excited about it. It's being colored right now, and then I will put the colors up whenever they are ready. So let me see if I missed anything. Brian says, yes, you sent me a couple of those in an auction bundle. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. So I want to do Wingman in the I want to revamp some of those things that I sent you, Brian, with Wingman, the old stuff. I'm going to bring it up to speed, to current day, and make the story fit in the Alpha Red universe that I've created right now. So Billy Tucci uses backer kit. Yep. It's frustrating if you don't have a lot of time to think about crowdfunding all the time. If it's your job to just crowdfund, I'm sure you can do a lot more than normal guys like me who only do 1 or 2 a year, and you have to reinvent the wheel every time you sit down and you say, what needs to be done. So Brian says, I like the exclusive cover. I dig it too. I just got done with it, and I can't wait to. That's the exclusive cover. I like the A cover too, but I drew the A cover as I was drawing Alpha Red number 7, and I was creating the images that I wanted to use for just for everything, to introduce you to the characters of Alpha Red number 7, and it just made for a cool image that I could use as the exclusive. So yeah, I'm glad you do. So once this homage of Incredible Hulk 181 is colored, I'll start using that too. But this is the regular stuff. If you watch the Sunday night draw stream every week, I kind of flip through these and I show you the cool pages. I have all of them done. I'm not going to show you the last 3 pages because I do want you to be surprised when you flip from page 21 to page 22. I hope you get like a jolt of like joy, like geek joy when you turn from page 21 to 22. It's a 24-page comic, so that is another thing that I want to make sure that I let you guys know. But I'm super proud of these pages, and JC Grande is knocking it out of the park, and I can't wait for you to see the inks on it. I'm going to import the inks into the promo folder that I use here to show you guys. Like, this stuff is awesome. I don't know if what page is this? I don't know if he has inked this one yet. I think I sent this to him in the last batch. But yeah. All right, here comes the surprise. I'm gonna remove this, and I just got this back. Let me see if this will open. Just got this back today, and I want to make sure to show you guys. So I don't know how it's going to play. I didn't test it on StreamYard yet, but let's see if it plays the way that I want it to. Okay. What do you guys think? I've watched it probably, I don't know, like 20 times now since I got it. I don't necessarily like the music that the guy chose, but I asked him for a version of it with just the sound effects and just the motion. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Brother Duran Lee is in the house. My brother from another mother from way back when. Thank you for jumping on here and joining the chat. But yeah, that was the video that I had, just as a trailer for Alpha Red number 6, and I finally got around to asking the guy to put it together for me. I love what he does with these things. So whenever I get Alpha Red number 7 done, I'm gonna have him do it so that I use it as a trailer to get people to pick up Alpha Red number 7. So this will hopefully galvanize people to pick up Alpha Red number 6 through the campaign, and then whenever Alpha Red number 7 comes along, I'll use that and push it to whatever link that I have for Alpha Red number 7. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna shut down the what I'm doing with Fund My Comic for the evening, because I stayed up way too late last night doing the homage cover, and so I'm tired, and I appreciate you guys just jumping on like this. This has been awesome, and I'm glad you guys. All right, let me see. I don't want to miss anything. So you see exclusive cover that, like, Brother Duran says hi. Alpha Red has battle armor. Yeah. So well, I don't want to give too much away, but if you picked up Alpha Red number 6, he has some battle armor. I don't want to spill the beans on anything. Let's just say it's introduced in Alpha Red number 6. So his battle armor is introduced in Alpha Red number 6. So Duran says, awesome. I'm glad you liked the video, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate you jumping on here. Ernest, his brain is blowing up. So it's a little choppy, but when you upload it, it will probably be awesome. Yeah. So I'm using a different computer other than my normal computer. So I assume it's being a little choppy. I already had other things set up on this computer, so I did not switch over to my refurbished thing that works a little bit better than this brand new laptop. So thank you, Mr. Brian. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to play that video one more time, and then I'm going to jump into the closeout video, but I am going to shut it down. So Fong says, reminds me of how the Red Power Ranger always gets special armor modes. So yeah, so like that's the James Bond part of the pitch that I give to people, where I say he's Peter Parker as Captain America on a James Bond adventure. The James Bond part is he gets these cool gadgets and then he has to save the world. So he doesn't have to save the world technically in Alpha Red number 7, but he does have to save his friends. So, but he does get some cool gadgets. I hope you enjoy the cool gadgets as much as I had fun creating the plots to bring the gadgets into the story. So I hope you guys dig that. Spike's in the house. Thanks for going live, James. No, I appreciate you being here, Spikes. Mr. Al, neat video. Thank you. And check out Al's campaign on Fund My Comic for Sword of Eden and Shinobi. I don't know if Shinobi is on there or not, but Al, you can. I'm sure if it's not, you're going to put it up soon. So Sword of Eden on Fund My Comic, Mr. Al Nickerson. And all right, guys, I'm going to show the video one more time. Then I'm going to go right into the closeout. All right. Thank you for hanging out. Until next time, grace and peace. Hopefully I can play this video. I think I can. No. Hang on a second. I'm messing up. Nope. Stop it. Technology is not my friend here. Stop that screen. This page. We're gonna start it over. Yeah.
From the shadows he rises, with courage in his heart, a beacon of hope. He's ready to start, with faith as his armor and a fire in his soul. Alpha Red stands tall, fulfilling his role. Alpha Red, the hero we need, with the power of faith, he'll always succeed. Fighting darkness, he'll never dread, for the world is safe with Alpha Red. Red. In a world full of chaos, where evil may lurk, he fights for the righteous, his mission and work. Guided by God, with strength from above, he battles the darkness with unyielding love. Alpha Red, the hero we need, with the power of faith, he'll always succeed. Fighting darkness, he'll never dread, for the world is safe with Alpha Red. Alpha Red. When the night seems too long and hope seems so far, look to the skies, we'll see his bright star. With a prayer and a promise, he faces the fight. Alpha Red shines through, the beacon of light. Alpha Red, the hero we need, with the power of faith, he'll always succeed. Fighting darkness, he'll never dread, for the world is safe with Alpha Red. So stand tall with courage, let your faith lead the way. With Alpha Red beside us, we'll see a brighter day. For evil may tremble, but never forget, the world is protected by our hero, Alpha Red. Alpha Red. Alpha Red.